What's good, peeps? Thanks as always for passing by the channel. Much appreciated. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. It's a bit windy. You know what it is? It might not be actually. There's a fountain over there. You guys can't see it. It's a very, very big one. And the noise sounds like wind. So I don't know. I'm thinking, is that wind or just the fountain? I'm not sure, but let's get on with the video anyway. Very, very quick video about Dillian Whyte. I was thinking about Dillian Whyte and the predicament he's in, which is a very, very strange one. He's in a situation where a lot of people, not myself, but a lot of people, I think the majority of people think that Dillian Whyte is the 4th best heavyweight in the world. I mean, that could change in the next 6 or 7 months. Usyk could look phenomenal. Ortiz could look great against Wilder. That's a rematch we know is happening now. And he might drop down, right? Because he is fighting Oscar Rivas. He might stay there or drop down, I don't know. But regardless, he's no worse than the top 6 heavyweight in the world. He's in a position, though, where all of the top 3 heavyweights, so Wilder, Fury, and Joshua, all have recently said, you know what, I'm not fighting Dillian Whyte now. Joshua was asked about possible opponents. Someone mentioned Dillian Whyte, and he said, I'm not really interested in Dillian Whyte right now. Strike for Joshua. Deontay Wilder, we know his situation. His situation is fighting Ortiz next, and then we're led to believe Fury-Joshua rematch. No mention of Dillian Whyte. Tyson Fury said, you know what, give me a diamond belt and I fight Dillian Whyte. WBC said, okay, you know what, we'll think about a diamond belt. He's now come out and said, you know what, I don't want Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte, again, is the 4th best heavyweight according to a lot of people. The top 3 above him have all said, you know what, nah, don't fancy it. What does he do? What does he do? Firstly, he has to put himself in mandatory positions. That's what he needs to do, put himself in mandatory positions. Yes, it might not be a most favorable split, but that guarantees him a shot. Or does it? He's put himself in a mandatory position for the WBC, and all of a sudden they keep putting barriers in front of him. The WBC kept putting barriers in front of Dillian Whyte. The WBA situation isn't that much better either. Now, he's ranked number 2 by the WBA. He really should be number 1, but Usyk is number 1 because Usyk was the WBA cruiserweight champion coming up and therefore goes into the number 1 slot. So Usyk is above him from the WBA. I'm not quite sure about the WBO and IBF, but I don't think he's that highly ranked in their organizations. I said the moment he turned down that AJ fight at Wembley, whether or not a real offer was put to him, I don't know. But the problem seemed to be about the rematch, so I'm guessing a real offer was put to him. I said, if he doesn't take that fight, he's not going to get a world title shot for a couple of years. Some people laughed, some people said, Ade, you don't know what you're talking about. You do now. You do now. No one wants to fight Dillian Whyte. I don't know if it's a fear factor. I don't know, right? He is a threat. There's no two ways about it. He is a threat. I mean, against any of those 3 guys, he can cause problems. Or if it's a financial thing. I don't know the situation, but all I do know right now is that Dillian Whyte is going to have a tough fight against Oscar Rivas, and there is nothing lined up after. Could he get Povetkin or Pulev? Maybe. I mean, look, they're not big money fights and they're dangerous fights as well, but he wants to be involved with the big 3. And for some reason, the big 3 are shutting the door on him. Some people might say, yeah, he gets what he deserves. I mean, he turned down Joshua. Maybe so. But when he works with the promoter that works with Joshua, you think that fight could be made. But no, I think Eddie Hearn's doing a great job for him. He's made him a millionaire. He's a pay-per-view star now. He's a pay-per-view attraction. But can Eddie Hearn secure him the world title shot? Don't know. And some people are saying go to Top Rank. What's that going to do? I don't know what Bob Arum can do for him. I think Eddie Hearn is the biggest promoter in boxing right now. If Eddie Hearn can't get him a title shot, no one can. But yeah, it's just a thought about Dillian Whyte. What do you guys think? What should he do next? He's not going to get one of those guys next. Fact. I have absolutely no idea what Mr. Dillian Whyte does next. All I do know is it's not going to be an easy decision. Peace.